All right. All right, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to my Friday night SmackDown live stream. All right. Here's what we have for tonight. There's only a few things scheduled, listed right now on WWE.com for the January 10th, 2025 episode of Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on the USA Network. Headlining is LA Knight, looking to regain his United States Championship as he takes on the King of Strong Style, the current United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. And then, but before we can get there, it's Tiffy time. The new WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, to address the WWE Universe after successfully cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase last week on SmackDown on Nia Jax. Her former friend, now foe, but Tiffany Stratton is going to address the WWE Universe. Now that Tiffany Stratton's on top, what is in store for her? She's now become the target. Once upon a time, she was chasing the target. Now she has become the target. That's what happens. But before that, at least she's going to soak it in a little bit first. And Chelsea Green, the Women's United States Champion, winning it back on December 14th at the return of Saturday night's main event, will take on Michin. These two competed at Saturday night's main event to determine the inaugural Women's United States Champion. And these two are going to collide once again to see if it was a fluke. And there's going to be so much more action to come on Friday Night SmackDown. All right. Of course, the Bloodline, a huge staple of the blue brand. So we'll have to see what transpires with the Bloodline. And can't forget about the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, gets set for Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble. In a ladder match for the undisputed WWE Championship, Kevin Owens taking that Winged Eagle title at Saturday night's main event that Cody Rhodes came out with as a special tribute to the flashback of the return of Saturday night's main event on NBC. And we will see what happens between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens in Indianapolis. That'll be on February 1st. But we still have a few weeks before we get there. And what's next? Roman Reigns. What you gotta wonder what's next. As I mentioned, the Bloodline. What is next for the Bloodline? Roman Reigns is now officially the one true tribal chief, defeating Solo Sikoa this past Monday on Raw. In the tribal combat, which there was a lot of chaos that transpired. A lot of people showing up, and The Rock presenting Roman Reigns with the prestigious Ulafala that signifies Roman Reigns is the OTC, not just the original tribal chief, but the only tribal chief, the one true chief. What is next for the bloodline for the new bloodline? What is next for the OG bloodline? Or at least whatever there is to say about said OG bloodline. And with The Rock coming back, how long is he staying for? What are The Rock's plans? Are we going to see The Rock again soon? Perhaps are we going to see Cena again? Does the tour continue to Friday Night SmackDown? Anything's possible. Let's not forget, coming up on Monday, we have a debut of a certain wrestler that is appearing. We don't know who it's going to be. Who will be facing Chad Gable. Chad Gable asked for any luchador. And Adam Pearce made it official and made a phone call. So we're going to find out what is next. Chad Gable. But that is coming up Monday. It is Friday night. And it means that is SmackDown. We are just 14 minutes away from Friday Night SmackDown. I want to thank everybody on YouTube and Twitch for joining me tonight. I appreciate everybody who is hanging out. I am going to take a quick break. All right. We're back. We are 7 minutes away from Friday Night SmackDown. It should be an interesting show tonight. So much to come. 2 U.S. title matches, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Shinsuke Nakamura defending his United States Championship that he won back on December 14th at the return of NBC's Saturday night's main event. He defeated the megastar LA Knight. LA Knight looking for some revenge to win back the United States Championship and get back on track. But with this new version of Shinsuke Nakamura leading up to Nakamura winning the United States Championship, is LA Knight going to be able to overcome perhaps what is the most dangerous version of Shinsuke Nakamura that we've ever seen in WWE? LA Knight's going to need every single fan chanting LA Knight. They're going to need all the chants that he can get. That is going to be one heck of a match between those two. And of course, once again, reminding that Tiffany Stratton, the new WWE Women's Champion, to address the WWE Universe after cashing in her Women's Money in the Bank briefcase last Friday on SmackDown against Nia Jax. That should be interesting to see how that goes moving forward. You just got to know Nia Jax is not done with Tiffany Stratton. Things have only just begun between those two. And it'll be interesting to see where it goes from there. But Tiffany Stratton is set to appear and address the WWE Universe for her first full episode of Friday Night SmackDown as the WWE Women's Champion. Again, congratulations to Tiffany Stratton for finally successfully cashing in her Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. She waited for the right opportunity and she found it. And it all worked out for her. And now she's on top of the world as the new WWE Women's Champion. And speaking of champions, Chelsea Green defending her Women's United States Championship that she won back last month. And she's defending against the woman that she defeated to become the inaugural Women's United States Champion, Michin. It should be interesting. Is Michin going to defeat Chelsea Green and show that it was a fluke, or is Chelsea Green going to get the victory over Michin and show that there was no fluke whatsoever? It was all fair game. Chelsea Green had an incredible victory over Michin. It was a great match on NBC's Saturday night's main event. It seems maybe Chelsea Green's only just getting started. We're also about to crown an inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion this Monday on Raw. That'll be between Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria. As Raw on Netflix continues to push forward and stand bright on the red brand. We're kicking it up on SmackDown in just a few moments, just a few minutes away from Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you all again for joining me tonight. All right, just a couple minutes away. There's still so much more to come, too. All right. We're almost there, everybody. It is 7:59. I want to thank everybody again for joining me. All right, here we go. Monday Night Raw, or Friday Night Smackdown, rather. About to get underway. When it loads, finally. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. My thing's always behind. Thanks, everybody, for joining me over on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Welcome, everybody, to Friday Night Smackdown. We are live in Portland, Oregon. We have a loaded card here in Portland, a famous wrestling town. Nothing like what used to be Piper in Portland. And now we've got Smackdown in Portland, Oregon. I am Sam, aka Hype the Commentator, and it is Friday Night Smackdown. It is great to be here on the Blue Brand. The hype is real here in Portland. It's time to bleed blue. Guess what time it is? It's Tiffy time because the new WWE Women's Champion has arrived. And she will join us live. And speaking of champions, this first title defense for Shinsuke Nakamura as the United States champion comes up. It is a rematch. Champion Shinsuke Nakamura takes on LA Knight. And the evening will start as the Wise Man makes his way out to the ring. As Roman Reigns is your official one true tribal chief. Let's take a look at last Monday at the Intuit Dome in LA. It was an absolute electric night. Everybody in LA showed up. The celebrities showed up and they showed out for the biggest show in town. And it was badass. Stars from the past. Stars of the future. There was all kinds of hype as the John Cena farewell tour began. We had one heck of a main event between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins, who fought like hell. These two traded moves, gave it everything they had, blow for blow. But at the end of the day, it was CM Punk 1, 2, 3 and stood tall. John Cena saying he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and it is John Cena's last Royal Rumble. So is John Cena going to be able to do it? And this is what opened up the show. The battle of the century. Tribal chiefs to determine the one true tribal chief. Roman Reigns and Sol Sikoa competed in tribal combat and fought with everything they had. And both teams had backup. There was all kinds of chaos. The American Nightmare showed up, but it would be a spear from Roman Reigns to Sol Sikoa that would make him the one true tribal chief. And then the final boss, The Rock, was here to lay the Ulafala on the shoulders of the OTC, Roman Reigns. What a show it was on Monday Night Raw. But let's take you to the ring to Paul Heyman.
There comes a time in everyone's career where you just cannot wait to walk down that aisle, stand in the middle of this ring, and address the entire island of relevancy. Tonight is one of those nights. It is among the greatest honors of my entire career to announce to you officially, there is only one reigning, defending, undisputed tribal chief of the WWE Universe and of the entire island of relevancy, and that tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Yes, the only tribal chief is Roman Reigns, and our tribal chief has authorized me to let all of you know what he intends to accomplish next. And I'm not just gonna share this with everyone at home. I'm not just gonna share that with everyone here tonight in Portland, Oregon. I want to share this news with one man in particular, one individual that deserves to hear this news face to face. And that man is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare. If he would please come down to the ring, Cody Rhodes.
Wrestling has many royal family.
The undisputed champion has made his way here to Portland, Oregon. And called out by Roman Reigns' wise man, Paul Heyman.
Sir, you deserve every bit of that response and even a whole lot more. I have to tell you, you've done something very few men in this business have ever done. You've earned the respect of Roman Reigns. I have respected you since you were a little boy. They have every reason in the world to respect you, and my God, what a champion you have demonstrated yourself to be. You, sir, are a credit not just to WWE Smackdown, but to WWE in its entirety. Because you are such a great champion, Roman Reigns has asked me to come out here and tell you straight up to your face, now that he has won back the Ula Fala, Roman Reigns wants his title back. And so that there are no surprises, Roman Reigns wants you to know how he's going to get the title back. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. Roman Reigns hereby declares he is entering the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble with full intentions of winning and going on to WrestleMania to fight you once again for the championship. And so, respectfully, with that in mind, Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about?
You know what I want to talk about? I would like to talk about how just when I thought you couldn't get worse, Cody, just when I thought it couldn't get worse than you teaming with Roman Reigns at Bad Blood, it actually does get worse. Because Monday night on Raw, you go and shake hands with The Rock. Why? Because he kissed your ass and rubbed your ego the right way. And now you shake hands with Paul Heyman. And what happens? Huh? What happens? 30 seconds after you shake his hands, he looks at you in the eyes and says, Roman Reigns wants his title back. And you know what, Cody? That is your fault. You did that to yourself because you should have left the bloodline to rip Roman Reigns to shreds, but instead, no, you chose to help him, and now look what happens. Huh? Forget betraying my friendship. You let Roman Reigns take that title back, you're hurting the entire company, and I'm not.
Oh, Cody's had enough.
Cody's had enough. He's on his way. Cody Rhodes is ready to decapitate and rip the head off of Kevin Owens. They meet up in 3 weeks in a ladder match at the Royal Rumble, but they are not wasting any time. They are not waiting for the Royal Rumble. They are getting things started on SmackDown. Uh-oh. Poor Paul Heyman doesn't even know. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are facing the Wise Man, and the Wise Man is all alone. With it being days removed from Roman Reigns defeating Solo Sikoa to become the one true tribal chief. But here comes Jimmy Uso, Big Jim. Boom, what a super kick. Super kick takes down Jacob. And one for Tama. Jimmy clearing house here in Portland. And Jimmy going after a chair. Now it's a 2-on-1. Jimmy in the chair. Take on the block. Uh-oh. I think that chair only infuriated Jacob Fatu. Look at the way Jacob Fatu just threw himself. Threw all of his body weight, taking out Jimmy Uso. And now, this new bloodline gonna destroy Jimmy Uso, who is in a world of trouble. He might have his neck broken. What a shot to the official. Just laid out a ref. He's gonna end the career of Jimmy Uso. This connects. The career of Jimmy Uso will be over. Oh. Jacob Fatu gonna lay everybody out. Uh-oh. And now SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. But here comes Cody, who takes out Tama Tonga. And now facing off with Fatu. The undisputed champion bringing the fight to Jacob Fatu. Clothesline sends Fatu over the top to the outside onto the floor. And the American Nightmare's all fired up. First, it started with Paul Heyman, and then inviting the American Nightmare, only for Cody Rhodes' response to be interrupted after Paul Heyman was saying the intentions of the tribal chief after becoming the one true chief following Monday's tribal combat against Solo Sikoa. Rhodes was interrupted by Kevin Owens ahead of their match. And we'll be back on to Monday Night Raw in just a few moments. Oh. All right. Well, that's one way to settle things. There was LA Knight just throwing out Jacob Fatu. Michin is trying to get the title. She was so close to winning at Saturday night's main event on December 14th. But here's the woman who took it home. Chelsea Green is the inaugural Women's United States champion and looking to keep that Women's United States championship in her defense against Michin, which is just moments away. It was a hard-fought match last month at Saturday night's main event. For Chelsea Green and Michin, after their last encounter, they're going to have to step up, see what happens when they step up their game. Chelsea Green hands her title over to the official Ryan Tran, who holds up the Women's United States Championship. That is what this match is all about. Michin looking to get the title. She was so close to winning last month at the return of NBC's Saturday night's main event. The bell rings. This match is officially underway. Michin was looking for the eat defeat right off the bat, but Chelsea Green gets out of harm's way and rolls to the outside and consults her partner, Piper Niven, and then goes right back into the ring. Michin has that heavy-hitting strategy. Has early control of this match with a drop kick taking down Chelsea Green. Pulls the leg back for the cover. Gets a 2 count early on in the match. This is the 4th attempt of Michin to win a singles title here in the WWE. Is it Michin's time? Michin looking to make some work here. Take advantage. Michin heads up to the top. But Chelsea Green able to get out of harm's way. But the thing is, Chelsea Green is very quick-witted, has that ring awareness. Just got set right into the barrier. As they salute the crowd, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. At the count of 7, can you imagine if Michin lost her 4th attempt at becoming a singles champion in the WWE because of a countout? But she makes it back in the ring, and we had a commercial break. Just Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. It is Chelsea Green and Michin for the Women's United States Championship. This is a rematch from Saturday night's main event, which returned to NBC last month, where it was the finals of the Women's United States Championship tournament. Chelsea Green and Michin would go head-to-head, but in the end, it would be Chelsea Green who would pick up the victory. And now here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, Michin with her fourth chance to win a singles title here in the WWE. And Michin always seems to make the best of every opportunity, but always comes up short. Is tonight Michin's night? But let's take a look at this. Look at that backdrop. And now Michin had some time to recover there. And a back elbow. Both of these women are stunned. But Michin was able to get the boot up. And a Hurricane Rana by Michin, who's really starting to pick up momentum here. Can Michin put away the champ? What a drop kick into the corner. And a drop kick. The long back attack coming through from Michin. And the cannonball stacks up. Green for the cover, but Green kicking at it too. What impact on that cannonball. And Michin thought she had it there, but it wasn't enough to keep Chelsea Green down. Chelsea Green holding on the middle rope. Oh, Chelsea Green counters. Boom, elevated flatliner. Pulls the leg back. Will it be enough? And another near fall for the champion. Went for it again, but again, Michin kicks out. If you're the champion, you cannot get frustrated. Big night here in Portland. Live at the Moda Center. Currently in progress is the Women's United States Championship match between Chelsea Green and Michin, as Chelsea Green just went for a missile drop kick. Michin got out of harm's way. Boom, what a Pele from Michin. And a kick right to the face of Chelsea Green, laying out the United States champion as Michin, who is not wasting a second. Piper Niven tried to get involved. And Michin kicked Piper Niven. And now Michin, cannonball off the ring apron, takes out Piper Niven. And that costs her a second of time that she could have used to go after Chelsea Green. That distraction from Piper Niven might not have been too effective, because still incoming. Wait. Oh, and a roll up. And that's Chelsea Green retaining the title. Chelsea Green just barely escaping. Now Michin pulls the ankle. Feeling robbed is Michin. But now Piper Niven gonna attack. Boom, what a senton. And Piper Niven, what a beatdown on Michin. You gotta imagine this is not over. The way this match ended between Michin and Chelsea Green. Nonetheless, Chelsea Green gets the win for our opening contest here on Friday Night SmackDown. Congratulations to Chelsea Green. Let's take a look last Friday on SmackDown. Pretty deadly, getting involved in the tag team match, the tag team title match between DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. Just the Motor City Machine Guns were about to win. The outside brawl would get into the ring and causing the match to end in disqualification. Motor City Machine Guns were so close to recapturing the WWE Tag Team titles. Cairo, welcome on in. Sorry, I was just getting some video stuff taken care of. I appreciate you being here. I always record the matches. The GOAT, Cairo, in the house with the 25 biddies. What's up, Pipe? I am doing good. Just getting back into the swing of things. I appreciate you being here. How's everything going, Cairo? Who's going to take a step forward in the tag team division as Legado del Fantasma makes their way to the ring? Everything's good. Everything's good. Just getting back into life. Had a tough end of 2024, but it's a new year. Things are looking up, and I'm slowly pushing into the future. Well, rather, living in the present, that is. Yeah, life's been pretty good. I appreciate it, Cairo. I've been trying to figure things out with streaming. I've still been recording. I still record every single, I still post a single match video every day on YouTube. I am very close. We're getting close to a whole year of posting a single match, single match commentary every single day. I cannot word that properly. I'm getting close. Today marked video number 329 of posting single match commentary every single day. The goal is 1 year. There is a new channel I meant to announce, and I will announce it. I guess now's a good time. I need to copy and link that channel. Give me 1 second. I have a new channel. All right. I am going to switch account again. There's a new YouTube channel. So I'm looking into the future. I've been thinking about this for some time. I was trying to think about how to do it, if it was the right call. Some people have had their opinions about it. I've talked to some people, consulted about whether or not it's the right call. But 2025 is a new year, which means there's new things to conquer. I need new things to keep me busy also. And interesting. I need to spice things up. So I present to you all, as I paste the thing as I paste it in the chat, I welcome you all to the new era of Hype, the ASM artist. It is a new era for me. So I'm going to get a recording on this. So welcome everyone to the new era of Hype the Commentator that I am labeling it as Hype the ASM artist. I think it's almost self-explanatory, but my plans for it are to do single match ASMR commentary, turning wrestling commentary, because I'm already talking. I want to turn that into something that can be more relaxing for people. Make it interesting. It's never been done before here on YouTube, and I feel like there's some sort of market for wrestling and ASMR to combine and see where that goes. Maybe I'll just end up doing regular videos, regular ASMR videos as well. I'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys give that channel a subscription, and I will keep you guys updated when I get started, which is very soon. I got sick as the day I was going to start, and I couldn't breathe very well, and I was coughing. I mean, I'm now on the back end of said cold, so very near future will I be getting started on that channel. So be on the lookout. Thank you all for all the love and support over the past 6 years, and we are back in just a few moments to Friday Night SmackDown. I know it's going to be it's a very interesting future. Craziness happened at NXT last night. So there it is. It's official. Hype the ASM artist is a thing. Pretty Deadly is in the ring. Legado del Fantasma's been waiting to get their hands on them. Pretty Deadly and Legado del Fantasma gonna go at it. Not wasting any time. The bell rings. All four of these men in the ring at the same time. And Legado looking to fly. Los Garza. Berto flew out. And Kit Wilson got the worst of that. Oh, ducks. Kit Wilson gets caught with an enziguri from Berto. Berto on the cover. And a 2 count on Wilson. And tagging in Garza. And Wilson pleading with Los Garza right now. And Kit Wilson trying to jump over Los Garza to make the tag, but that did not work. Los Garza catching Kit Wilson. What a kick. Double kick to the jaw. Both legs pulled back by Garza. And Garza sending Wilson in position. Tied up on the bottom rope. Oh, what a knee. Connects right with the jaw of Kit Wilson. Goes to the cover as Wilson kicks out at 2. Wilson knee to the midsection as Wilson starts to fight back. Springboard. Counter. Arm drag. Countered. Beautiful height on that drop kick by Berto. Great height on that drop kick. Very impressive by Berto. Tag made. And Elton Prince. I don't know if Berto wears the tag. If he doesn't know, he knows now. Just like that, things can turn around for Pretty Deadly. Welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown between Pretty Deadly and Los Garza. We've got some tag team action. It is Berto and Elton Prince in the ring as Berto tries to reach out to make the tag to Garza. But Prince gets taken out, and now can he make the tag? Oh, but again, Elton Prince grabs the boot, went for the enziguri, ducked, and pushes Berto back in the corner, and the tag's been made by Elton Prince to Kit Wilson. But Berto ducks and tries to take control. Rolls under, and the tag's been made to Garza. Clothesline takes out Wilson. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to both members of Pretty Deadly. Enziguri from the outside of the ring. As Garza heads to the top, looking to fly. High cross body. Hook pulls the leg back for the cover. But Wilson able to kick out at 2. Let's get another look at the height that Angel gets on this cross body. Absolutely incredible. And a Hurricane Rana by Angel. Staying on the attack. Kit Wilson in a world of trouble right now. Boom, what a super kick to Wilson. Will it be enough? Oh, but Wilson able to get the shoulder up at 2. And Kit Wilson stomps on the foot of Garza. But Angel fights back with a shot. Oh, come on, the ref distracted. Prince pulls the hair of Angel. And Elektra Lopez telling the referee what happened. But the ref is distracted. Santos Escobar now playing a little dirty. If both sides going to play dirty, if one side's going to play dirty, so is the other. It's all fair game when the ref's eyes aren't looking. Boom! Down goes Prince. And that's all over. Los Garza pick up the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. And Pretty Deadly were out-cheated by Los Garza, representing Legado del Fantasma. Let's take a look at the closing moments of this as Santos Escobar got involved. The family jewels of Elton Prince aren't feeling too great. And then, boom, what a slam dunk of a move. And then Berto pulls the leg back for the cover. And there was no kicking out of that for Elton Prince. And Legado del Fantasma stands tall here on Friday Night SmackDown as they further themselves in the tag team division, looking to bring some gold, some tag team gold, back to Legado del Fantasma. Perhaps one step closer to tag gold for Los Garza. Coming up, it's Tiffy time. Cashing in her women's Money in the Bank last week on Friday Night SmackDown, finally, when she attacked Nia Jax. We will hear from Tiffany Stratton tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. But up next, a chance to get back the title that was taken from him last month. LA Knight's aura is at 1,000% here tonight as he looks to regain his United States Championship. He lost to Shinsuke Nakamura at Saturday night's main event last month. This U.S. title match is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We are just 2 weeks away from the second Saturday night's main event since its return last month. Saturday night's main event taking place January 25th. You won't want to miss it. LA Knight is in the ring as he awaits Shinsuke Nakamura. LA Knight won the United States Championship back in August, defeating Logan Paul at SummerSlam, losing it last month. Now looking to regain that title. Shinsuke Nakamura's third reign as the United States Champion. Nakamura is not a man you want to mess with. Last 3 matches. The Survivor Series? Shinsuke Nakamura defeating LA Knight at Survivor Series War Games. My mistake to everybody watching. Shinsuke Nakamura always finding a way to level things up, to change. When things need to be changed, he always finds a way to make change. Things are going to pick up here very soon on Friday Night SmackDown once this match gets underway. Hell of a match last Friday on SmackDown when Shinsuke Nakamura and Andrade went one-on-one. But the celebration for Shinsuke wouldn't last long after defeating Andrade, as LA Knight would come out to the ring to take out Shinsuke. But Shinsuke would get away just before LA Knight could connect. LA Knight looking to collect back that United States Championship that is currently being held by senior official Charles Robinson. One of the most prestigious titles in not just WWE, but pro wrestling. The U.S. title was first introduced by the legendary WWE Hall of Famer, the late, great Harley Race, the inaugural U.S. champion. But as the bell rings, this match is underway. We are going to determine who will be the U.S. champion. Shinsuke Nakamura, the current United States champion. LA Knight, the previous title holder, losing it back at Survivor Series War Games in Vancouver. That was back in November. And LA Knight has been trying to find his way back into the picture. But before we got to this match, LA Knight got a little bit of a warm-up earlier tonight when he took care of a little bit of a problem that SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis was dealing with. And I'm talking about the Bloodline. There was a rabid Samoan werewolf running loose in the back, and LA Knight sent him packing and sent him to the outside and got rid of Jacob Fatu. As LA Knight already got his hands dirty, getting warmed up, LA Knight goes to work stomping a mud hole, and Shinsuke Nakamura in the corner. LA Knight bringing the fight to Nakamura, but Nakamura wisely rolling out to the ring apron, getting out of the way. realizing he was in a targeted spot by the megastar. Oh, what a counter. What a kick to counter. Shinsuke Nakamura, with 20 years of experience in this sport, one of the very best that this sport has to offer, one of the all-time greats in Japan, multi-time IWGP heavyweight champion, the highest prize you could hold in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And over the last decade, Shinsuke Nakamura has brought his wrath here to the WWE in his third reign as the United States champion, as he starts to fight back at LA Knight. Shinsuke Nakamura now targeting the knee of LA Knight. That jiu-jitsu background of Shinsuke Nakamura is a big part of what makes him so dangerous. Nakamura, multiple backgrounds in MMA, brought that to professional wrestling, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Part of, Shinsuke Nakamura is what I mentioned, being in Japan and spending so much, a large portion of his career in Japan. LA Knight looking to come back, though. And LA Knight dumps Nakamura over the top to the outside onto the floor. LA Knight picking up some momentum. And baseball slide through the middle and bottom rope sends Nakamura into the announce desk. And now it's LA Knight who's slamming the head of Nakamura right into our announce desk. Our brand new reinforced desk, making sure it's not super easy to take out. This new desk, as solid as they get. And LA Knight sends Nakamura over the top. And he's saying he wants the gold. He wants to be the United States champion once again. And let's not forget Nakamura, a former Royal Rumble winner. The Royal Rumble is just a few weeks away. Nakamura winning the 2017 Royal Rumble, unfortunately, was unsuccessful in gaining the title. But Nakamura right now is the U.S. champion. He is in control. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura, who is the current title holder of the United States Championship, has held the title for 41 days. This is the rematch, the first defense of Nakamura's third reign as the United States Champion, as these two go back and forth, tit for tat. Nakamura gets caught with a clothesline by Knight. Knight just feeding off the crowd, just beating Nakamura to a pulp. That is one of LA Knight's strong suits, is feeding off the crowd and having a crowd that is able to feed him what he needs. And the megastar LA Knight has Shinsuke Nakamura right where he wants him. For the cover, for the win, into the cover for the win, but not enough to keep Shinsuke Nakamura down for the 3. LA Knight doing everything he can to, get the train back on the tracks, sort of say. Try to get things moving again. LA Knight was named the ESPN Breakout Star of the Year last year. And now LA Knight bringing the fight to Shinsuke Nakamura. Standing switch. Sends Nakamura into the corner. That top turnbuckle was removed. The roll up. That middle turnbuckle, actually, is what Nakamura was able to pull. We've seen this from Nakamura before. It's that suplex, that sliding German suplex off the rope by Nakamura. And just like that, Nakamura has been able to turn things around. But still, there's that new factor in this match with that middle turnbuckle exposed. There is a lot that can occur now. And Shinsuke Nakamura measuring up LA Knight. What a kick to the side of the head of Knight as Nakamura now heads up to the top. But LA Knight made some up there. LA Knight showing that agility and athleticism. What? LA Knight to regain the United States Championship, but not quite. Beautiful athleticism. We got to take another look at this. Boom. That leap of faith. And then a superplex. It's as precise as it gets by the megastar LA Knight. What a spectacular night. It's been incredible since the beginning here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Nakamura went for a kick. Knight counters. LA Knight with a submission hold. LA Knight has the submission locked in deep. LA Knight has Nakamura locked in. Nakamura in no man's land. It's going to feel like Nakamura's an eternity away from making it to the bottom rope, and Nakamura crawls, and he makes it to the bottom rope. And the rope break is forced now by the official, Charles Robinson. And LA Knight pulls Nakamura right back, but Nakamura counters. Looking for an armbar. It's that jiu-jitsu background of Nakamura. Oh, almost had it. Wait, LA Knight with a roll-up. And Nakamura kicks out. Went for a roundhouse kick, but instead of swinging side leg kick. And Nakamura measuring up. Knight is in the corner, but Knight rolls through a roll-up. Oh. Looking for the BFT. But instead, Nakamura knocked out LA Knight with like a back elbow. And now going in for the kill shot is Shinsuke Nakamura. And there it is. The cover. Great ring awareness by LA Knight. LA Knight found the bottom rope. LA Knight survives the Kinshasa, the kill shot of Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a picture-perfect Kinshasa, but LA Knight with impeccable ring awareness able to find that bottom rope. It's just as simple as LA Knight being so close to the bottom rope. No. If this connects, it's all over for Knight. Knight's face is on that exposed middle turnbuckle. Oh, but the knee of Nakamura. LA Knight BFT. Oh, no. But LA Knight trying to make it. Oh, come on. Oh, and Fatu and Tama Tonga. I mentioned earlier that LA Knight sent Fatu to the outside of the building. I guess they found their way back in because here they are attacking the megastar LA Knight. Pop up Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu takes out LA Knight. Just when you thought LA Knight was going to regain the United States Championship, the Bloodline come to make sure it doesn't happen. And perhaps LA Knight finding out there are reasons why I don't mess with Jacob Fatu. Right to the head of LA Knight. And again, full speed ahead. Inflicting more punishment on LA Knight, who has been laid out by Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And that springboard moonsault of Jacob Fatu lands picture perfect on LA Knight, who is writhing in pain. Oh, but look who it is, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes and Jimmy coming to the aid of LA Knight. These two have unfinished business with the Bloodline. Double super kick takes out Jacob Fatu, and Rhodes sends Fatu right into the steel steps. And now, over the barricade they go. And the frustration. And general manager Nick Aldis, it's his call. Rhodes. And we're going to get it. We've got a tag team match. Rhodes and Jimmy going to take on Fatu and Tama Tonga. That's going to happen tonight. Looks like we're going to have one heck of a main event. Coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown, it's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton made history last Friday when she cashed in her women's Money in the Bank briefcase on Nia Jax successfully. It's Tiffy time, and that's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. Vengeance Day, Washington, D.C. Tickets on sale now, Saturday, February 15th. Nia Jax put her title on the line against Naomi last Friday on SmackDown. Thanks to Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax retained. And the EST showing immense power taken out. Nia Jax, only for Tiffany Stratton to capitalize on said attack. Tiffany Stratton successfully cashing in her women's Money in the Bank briefcase. It's officially Tiffy time. Well, coming up tonight. Since the Motor City Machine Guns have arrived here in WWE, they've been hot-shotted right at the top of the tag team division, and rightfully so. These two have just pulled through all the stops. These two revolutionized tag team wrestling as we know it today. And coming up next, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin take on Austin and take on A-Town Down Under. When we come back, Friday Night SmackDown. It's a great time here at the Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon for Friday night SmackDown. It's been one heck of a night so far, but the action still continues. We've got one heck of a main event tonight. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, teams up with Jimmy Uso, and they take on Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. That's going to be right here on SmackDown. But heading back to the ring, it's the Motor City Machine Guns who await Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, A-Town Down Under. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin personified. They revolutionized modern tag team wrestling. Everybody just imitates the Motor City Machine Guns. And here come the opponents of the Motor City Machine Guns. A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. It's two former tag team champions colliding. Austin Theory also a former United States champion. Which one of these two teams is going to get themselves one step closer to a shot at tag team gold? These two held the titles for 90 days. And Austin Theory showing absolute disrespect to the Motor City Machine Guns. Both teams looking to reclaim some gold. But before that, they're going to have to get through each other to get one step closer to earning themselves a shot at the tag team titles. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns, revolutionized modern day tag team wrestling. They innovated it. Everybody else imitates it. As Alex Shelley and Grayson Waller kick things off, Chris Sabin went for the kick on Grayson Waller on the outside, but Austin Theory attacking Alex Shelley from behind. Imagine this. Think about this. In the second week after debuting on Friday Night SmackDown, debuting in the WWE, it took 20 years for one of the all-time greatest tag teams, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, to make their way to the WWE. And in their second week, they win tag team gold. And now they are going against a formidable tag team in Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. You know, they've had their ups and downs over the past year, but they've been seemingly able to work through it. And a great tag team move there from Shelley and Sabin. Sabin now the legal man in the match. Driving Sabin into the corner, and now Waller tagged in by Theory. Has that lock. Had that lock in on Sabin. Got that spinning forearm. I don't know how much he got of it, but it was enough to take down Sabin as he hooks the leg for the cover. Able to get a 2 count. Now going to go after the arm of Sabin. Before making it here to Friday Night SmackDown, Grayson Waller spent some time in NXT. Was able to show off his athleticism down at the gold brand before making his way up to the blue brand. Oh, Sabin and Shelley with a double kick. And now a clothesline sends Waller to the outside onto the floor. And Sabin. Oh, Sabin gets caught by Theory. Theory tripping up Sabin now. Shelley going after Theory. But here comes Waller with a Rolling Thunder into a flatliner. Rolling Thunder flatliner. Waller and Theory in control as this match continues. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. It is tag team action here on SmackDown. Motor City Machine Guns and A-Town Down Under currently in control are Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Theory goes to the cover on Shelley, but only for a 2 count. And Theory has this chin lock in deep on Shelley. And Now it's Shelley who gets back up, trying to fight back. And when the Motor City Machine Guns won their titles last year, when they won the tag team titles last year, it was a very short but sweet reign and tough for the fan base of the Motor City Machine Guns, who waited for so many years for them to make it to the WWE, beating the formerly known as group known as the Bloodline. Shelley was able to take out the team of A-Town Down Under right there, to able to take out both members and get that tag to Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin now fighting back. Big right for Waller. Now a drop to Theory. Sabin with a missile drop kick. Spinning up and over the top. Boom, what a kick to Theory. Chris Sabin clearing house on A-Town Down Under. What a kick to Waller. And Chris Sabin's all fired up. Shelley asking for the tag. And the tag has been made. Baseball slide. As the momentum continues. And it isn't easy to put the Motor City Machine Guns away, and this is why they are always on par with each other. They are always at the top of their game every time they step into the squared circle. Boom. Assisted missile drop kick flatliner as Shelley goes to the cover. Waller again able to kick out. Beautiful tag team combination there. That is what 20 years of experience looks like. They have had all these years to figure out all kinds of tag team moves that are dangerous to use on their opponents. And since July, they've brought what all of their experience to the best, to the big stage that is the WWE. Waller went for a clothesline, but instead eats a super kick from Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin now looking to fly. Oh, but here comes Austin Theory. Just nails Chris Sabin with a forearm and then knocking off Alex Shelley off the ring apron. A-Town Down Under. Up and down. What a double forearm. And Waller goes to the cover. And Sabin finds a way to kick out just before the 3. Like I said, it's not going to be easy to keep down Sabin or Shelley. Counter. Jawbreaker by Sabin, able to counter. But there's nobody in his corner. And the tag was made to Austin Theory. And up and over, Waller goes to the outside. Looking for that A-Town Down Under. Rolls up. Waller got a forearm. Tag was made, but Theory doesn't know it. Back elbow to Shelley. Super kick. Alex Shelley. There's all kinds of chaos here. All 4 men are pretty much down. All these tag teams were, given a challenge by Nick Aldis to show the WWE Universe what the WWE Tag Team Division has to offer, what SmackDown's Tag Team Division has to offer. And the continued teamwork with elegance by Sabin and Shelley looking to pick up the victory. Skull and bones. That's gonna do it for the Motor City Machine Guns, who pick up the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. And Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps one step closer to gold once again. Both teams, they gave it all they had. One heck of a tag team match we just witnessed. Let's get a look at some of the highlights. This is towards the end of this. And then it was Skull and Bones to close things out. And that was all she wrote. As Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are one step closer to reclaiming the WWE Tag Team titles. One of the greatest tag teams to ever do it. That should be interesting. Nia Jax saying she's going to congratulate Tiffany Stratton herself because coming up next, it's Tiffy time. We're going to hear from the brand new WWE Women's Champion, fresh off her successful historic cash-in last week on SmackDown. She is here to talk, and that's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. Saturday night's main event returns again. Saturday, January 25th. It's coming up very soon. Couple weeks. Experience the top hospitality. Go to onlocationexp.com/main event for the WWE Priority Pass on location. Packages are on sale now. Saturday's main event will be on NBC and Peacock as well. And now it's Tiffy time. It was just under a year ago. Tiffany Stratton signed with SmackDown, and then went on to win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And now she has the gold. She has successfully cashed in her Women's Money in the Bank as of last Friday, and she comes out to us with that beautiful WWE Women's Championship that she holds high and proud. The WWE Universe have been waiting for Tiffy time to be all the way up at the top. You know, there are no guarantees in this business, but there's one thing that is very close to it. And that's the Money in the Bank briefcase, a guaranteed shot at the title, anytime, any place for up to a year. And with our ace reporter, Byron Saxton.
When you grabbed your contract, you cashed in on Nia Jax, you became the new WWE Women's Champion. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you, Byron. It's Tiffy time! Oh, man. What a Tiffy turn of events, you guys. Am I right? Less than a year ago, I made my debut on SmackDown, and in no time, I became Miss Money in the Bank. And at the young age of 25 years old, I am already better than all of your favorites, and I'm your new WWE Women's Champion!
So, before last week, yourself and Nia Jax were the best of friends, but a lot of people out there are saying that the reason Nia bullied you for so long...
No. Listen, Nia didn't bully me. I befriended Nia, and I got her to trust me. Nia thinks I'm stupid? Well, who's the stupid one now? She thought I was naive. She thought I was just a dumb blonde. But she all thought that because I let her think that. And she let her guard down. And because of that, I stole her most prized possession, her WWE Women's Championship. And now, I'm at the tippy top of my game. And without further ado, put some respect on my name and tell me what time it is.
Uh-oh. Now it's time for the former champ. I think I know what time it is. It might be time for revenge. The irresistible force, Nia Jax, has a very angry look on her face. I would not want to be on the opposite end, and the reason for that face if I were...
You ungrateful little Tiffy, right now, I could kill you.
Wow.
You're standing there saying that you made a fool of me and that you're at the tippy top? You would be nothing without me. I made you. I mean, congrats on rubbing two brain cells together to come up with that. You finally took advantage. It took you long enough. Now you're having your moments. All right. Yay, Tiffany, it's Tiffy time. Time's up. Now, either you give me my championship back, or I'm gonna take it from you.
Saved by the Bailey.
Gets saved by Bailey.
She had the championship before Nia got the best of her at SummerSlam.
Ding dong, Nia.
Bailey held the title before Nia Jax, losing to Nia at SummerSlam.
You know what, Tiff? Man, if that was a plan all along, then you certainly got me because I definitely thought you were a little stupid. But Nia, I know you're stupid. Right? I mean, you made Tiffany, right? You groomed her from the very beginning, put her right under your wing, and she still outsmarted you. Now, Tiffy, I know this is your moment of glory, but I don't want you to think that I forgot that the only reason Nia had that championship was with the help of you at SummerSlam. And the only reason Nia kept you around was to make sure that that didn't change. So I think that it's only fitting that I'm the one who takes that from you.
It's getting crowded here, Wade.
The ring's starting to get a little crowded. Here come the women's tag team champions.
We all know. Hey, y'all. Check this out. We all know I had you beat last week, Nia. And if it wasn't for little Miss Tiffer, I would be holding 2 titles right now. So if anybody want to fight Tiffany for the championship, you got to see me first. Naomi, nobody cares about you. If it wasn't for your tag partner like that.
Oh my, Nia Jax taking out the women's tag team champions. And now it's Bailey and Nia Jax going at it. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton just going to let them go at it.
Up on the powerhouse Jax is basically the entirety of the women's locker room.
Including the women's tag team champions, Naomi and Bianca Belair. Remember Bianca Belair with that KOD a week ago.
Oh, Tiffany Stratton gets back in the ring.
Is she lining up the
Lining up, prettiest moonsault ever, takes everybody out. Lays all 4 women out.
The new champ
The new champ sends them all down and sends a message that she is the top. She is the WWE Women's Champion.
Ladies, allow
me to interrupt this little meeting of the minds here because I've had an idea. Seeing as the four of you want so badly to get your hands on Miss Stratton and the WWE Women's Championship, I've decided that you will compete against one another in a fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender. And that match is happening right now.
Wow, we got a #1 contenders match right now. Good thing they're all in the ring gear because they're all ready to go. We've got a fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender. That's coming up next.
Distress is out.
Grocery store schleps are out.
Wallet
And here we go. The bell rings. This #1 contenders fatal four-way is underway. All kinds of chaos going on right now. It all started with Tiffany Stratton, the new WWE Women's Champion, being interviewed by our ace reporter Byron Saxton, only to be interrupted by the former WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. And then all kinds of chaos as Bailey would come out saying her claim to the number one, to being the number one contender. And then Naomi would come out with, oh, double suplex. She was able to get both of them. Nia Jax showing the power. Nia Jax just deadlifting, getting rough landing for the women's tag team champions. You got to wonder, if it comes down to those two, what happens? I mean, they really have no choice. Somebody's got to win if it comes down to those two. If Bailey and Nia get laid out some way. But for now, it's the women's tag team champions working well together, along with Bailey to take out not the former women's champion, Nia Jax. Nia Jax rolls to the outside onto the floor. And, you know, they say never judge a book by its cover. And Tiffany Stratton saying how she outplayed Nia Jax, saying that I acted like a dumb blonde and befriended her so that she would trust, and then, you know, gaining the trust only to turn her back. And that's what we saw last Friday on SmackDown when Tiffany Stratton would finally take advantage and cash in. And she did it successfully. I mean, you kind of had to know what was going to happen eventually. Nia Jax kind of helped Tiffany Stratton get into that position to become the women's Money in the Bank holder. And meanwhile, Nia Jax would go on to become the women's champion. She had to know something like this was possible. I mean, it's not like Nia Jax was waiting for her to lose her championship to somebody else so that Tiffany Stratton could capitalize on them. You never expect to lose a championship, perhaps. It wasn't all accounted for. And a crucifix here. Crucifix cover by Naomi on Bailey. Friendships are being put aside because it's all about becoming the number one contender for the top prize in the women's division here in the WWE. It's all about all about becoming the number one contender for the WWE Women's Championship. The problem is these two know each other so well. Roll up here by Naomi on Bailey, and Bailey able to kick out it too. And Bailey gets the boot up. Gets that boot to Naomi, but Nia Jax sends Bailey into the ring barricade. And it's Nia Jax who gets caught by Naomi. And a jawbreaker by one half of the women's tag team champions. Naomi looking to add a second title. She wants to be a two-time at once, a double champ, but that might not happen because that was a brutal power bomb. But her tag team partner makes the save. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. No way. We saw it happen last week. It kind of led to Tiffany Stratton cashing in on Nia Jax when she hit that KOD. This time she wasn't able to do it quite yet. And two-time women's champion. This is somebody who is the top athlete in the women's division, regarded as the best. Sit-out powerbomb from Nia Jax. And the knee by Bailey saves the day. Nia Jax, perhaps the most powerful woman in the division, has that size advantage. And that power bomb, perhaps only being saved by Bailey saving the day. Bailey now fighting back. We're getting a replay here from SummerSlam. It was Bailey who won the title at last year's WrestleMania. Now stacking up Nia Jax for the cover. It was Bayley who won the title back at WrestleMania, would hold it up until SummerSlam because and would lose it to Nia Jax. And it was actually Bayley just a few moments ago saying, I should be the one to get the first shot because Tiffany Stratton is the one who helped Nia Jax defeat me at SummerSlam. And Bayley has a good point, hence the reason Bayley is now involved in this fatal 4-way number 1 contenders match. Bayley looking to regain in gold, but it's going to be no easy task. With 4 superstars in this match, there are so many factors in this. Oh my, no way. On the second rope, looking for the Samoan drop. The tag champs, Naomi and Bianca, with a power bomb to Nia and a Samoan drop takes out Bayley from Nia. All 4 women are down and out. Who will become the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship here on SmackDown as this match continues? Thanks for sticking with us here on Friday Night SmackDown. We are back live on the USA Network. It is a number 1 contenders fatal 4-way match for the WWE, who will become the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's Champion. It was Tiffany Stratton was celebrating her successful cash-in before being interrupted by Nia Jax, and then by Bayley, and then by the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And Nick Aldis came out, the SmackDown general manager, to make a fatal four-way match to give all four women who believe they have their right to challenge Tiffany Stratton and be her first challenger. And he made this match official. And right now, a team up between Belair and Bayley to get Nia Jax out of the equation. But it's matches like these where you see friends quickly become enemies. There's no choice. These two have an interesting past. Oh, Belair and Bayley. Roll up. Was looking for a Bayley to belly. Looking for a KOD is Belair. Bayley, the veteran. Over the EST. Now it's Bayley with a roll up. Bayley got sent right into Nia Jax. It's like getting hit by a brick wall. And the size of Nia Jax proving to be too much for the three other women in this match. And Naomi trying to counter. Russian leg sweep, finally able to get Nia Jax off her feet. Nia Jax in the drop zone, and it connects. Will she become the number one contender? No, Nia Jax kicks at it too. But now it's Bayley who's going to take advantage. Elbow drop. That dropping elbow by Bayley. But Naomi makes sure it doesn't happen. And 450 by Belair. And Bayley pulls Belair. All three women. Only one can cover. But here comes Candice LeRae, the Poison Pixie. LeRae was a big part of what drove that wedge between the friendship of Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. It almost forced up the plan of Tiffany Stratton to leading her to successfully cash in on Nia Jax. And now the tag team champs have to turn their attention to each other. You had to know this was going to happen. There's a lot on the line here. You can shake hands, you can hug afterwards. But right now, it's all about becoming the number one contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Oh, no, and Bianca takes out Bayley. Naomi was looking to take out Nia Jax, but instead, Nia Jax, that power, sends Naomi right in to the barricade, right into the ring apron. As Nia Jax gets back in the ring. It's Nia and Belair. What a spear. And for the win, will it be enough? Bayley makes the save. Bayley flies in the ring to make the save. Bayley to belly. And Bayley looking to take this one home, but it's Naomi who makes the save. And a rear view for Bayley as Naomi goes to the cover, and it's Nia Jax who saves this match. Samoan drop takes out Naomi. Now it's and it's now Belair who saves the match. All kinds of chaos going on. All four women want to become the number one contender for Tiffany Stratton's newly won WWE Women's Championship. Incredible action here on USA between these four women who have given it everything they've got. You can see the wear and tear these four women have experienced in this match. Who is going to fight for the Women's Championship? Bayley grabbed the ankle of Nia Jax, and Naomi drop-kicked Nia to get her out of the equation, at least temporarily. Boom, what a spine buster, dropping Bayley. And now looking for that handspring moonsault, and it connects picture perfect as Belair goes to the cover. Bayley kicks out just before the 3. All these women going the distance. It shows their cardiovascular abilities inside the squared circle. Looking for that KOD. Candice LeRae pulls on the braid, inadvertently hitting her own tag team partner. And now Nia Jax. Oh, Nia Jax. Right, and Nia Jax and Belair go right over the announce desk. And now Naomi and Bayley are in the ring. Rose plant. Bayley's going to face Tiffany Stratton. Bayley will meet Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton spilled over the announce desk towards the end of the match, and which left things open to Bayley and Naomi. Let's take a look at how things went. LeRae grabbing the ponytail, and then when she pulled it back, it accidentally hit Naomi. And then Nia Jax pulled Belair to the outside, and then these two went tumbling over. Bayley capitalized on Naomi with a rose plant for the 1, 2, 3. And Tiffany Stratton may need to stop her celebration and start her strategizing, because she has got one heck of a challenge on her plate in the form of the multi-time WWE Women's Champion, Bayley. Coming up next, it is our main event. It's the main event we didn't see coming whatsoever. Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes, the unlikely tag team, taking on Tama Tonga and the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. We invite you to join WWE and supporting the American Red Cross. Use the QR code on your screen or visit www.com/redcross. All right, we'll be back after commercial break. Portland, Oregon, the city of roses, is the home of the January 10th, 2025 episode of Friday Night Smackdown. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Let's take a look at the signs of the night. Boss thinks I'm at work. You're at work? I don't know why you just outed yourself, but you did. We got some yeah chance. American Nightmare. It's Tiffy. You got a lot of Tiffy time. Sorry, Nia. And now Bailey's the number one contender. Quite the words from Bailey, and it's been made official. next week for the WWE Women's Championship on SmackDown. It's going to be Tiffany Stratton and Bayley next Friday. Bayley is the new #1 contender, and her match has been made official. Also next week, the Motor City Machine Guns will take on Los Garza. Both teams looking to advance further into the tag team division and get closer to gold. Solo Sikoa returns next Friday after losing Tribal Combat this past Monday on the Netflix premiere of Monday Night Raw.
Deadline to deadline. Huh. And Cody Rhodes, I suggest you wake your ass up. This ain't Elm Street. Because your nightmare is here.
I mean, this is just...
Formerly recognized Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. What is next for the new blood, for this, formerly known as the new Bloodline? What's next for them? I mean, we'll find out more from Solo Sikoa when he returns next Friday. But you can't control these two rabid dogs. And Jacob Fatu had quite the words to say to Rhodes and Jimmy on his way to the ring. He is as dangerous as they come in and outside the squared circle. And this tag team match is coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. We are back. And the Royal Rumble is coming. A few weeks. Lucas Oil Stadium. You won't want to miss it. Saturday, February 1st. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. Scan that QR code at the bottom right to get your tickets today.
Farewell tour. Does John Cena become the history-making, record-breaking, 17-time world champion? You'd have to win the Royal Rumble. I mean, for me, it's my last Rumble. There is no maybe next year. And I'm up here talking about thank yous. Well, hell, the best way to say thank you to you is win the Royal Rumble and make history at WrestleMania. Right? I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. You want some? Come get some. Wow, to many, it is the most exciting matchup of the year.
The most exciting matchup of the year. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to show up. And already, John Cena and Roman Reigns, two of the biggest stars in WWE history, are going to be in the match. I mean, it's already huge. Two of the biggest stars in WWE history are in the match. I don't know how it can get any bigger. Friendship turned into a bitter rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Undisputed WWE Championship ladder match. All that and more coming up in just a few weeks in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Royal Rumble. And you can stream that on Peacock Saturday, February 1st, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. You won't want to miss it.
Well, Kevin Owens likes to do things his way and his way only. The same could be said about this duo in the ring right now. Rules go out the window with Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. They've been deranged tonight, right from the beginning of SmackDown.
And Jimmy Uso makes his way to the ring.
Introducing their opponent, first.
22 days. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, WWE Championship ladder match. Royal Rumble, Indianapolis. But before that, he's going to team up with Jimmy Uso to take on and handle Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, who are part of what was formerly known as the New Bloodline. If you would have said that, if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, did I think Cody Rhodes was going to team up with Jimmy Uso to take on Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu in 2023, would have never believed it. And what a standoff between these four WWE superstars. The bell rings, one in, one out. Jessica Carr, the referee for this match. And the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, kicks things off against Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga, much like Jacob Fatu, as dangerous as they come in this sport. I mean, it's no surprise Tama Tonga is as dangerous as he is. He is the son of one of the most known dangerous men in professional wrestling history. I'm talking about the legendary Haku. But right now, Cody Rhodes is bringing the fight to Tama Tonga. While Tama Tonga may be the son of Haku, Cody Rhodes is the son of the legendary, late great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. As Rhodes makes the tag to Jimmy Uso, Jimmy Uso has a legendary father in his own right, the legendary Rikishi. Now Jacob Fatu attacking Jimmy Uso. Oh, splash into the corner. And a headbutt. Oh, what a shot. And it's been an interesting ride for Jimmy since his return. Jimmy Uso broke his toe on that splash when he went to the table, taking out Jacob Fatu at the War Games match in Vancouver at Survivor Series. What a pop-up Samoan drop. Jacob Fatu taking out Jimmy Uso. This match continues. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on the USA Network. We are here in Portland, Oregon at the Moda Center, Friday Night SmackDown. It is a tag team match. It is our main event. Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes taking on Tama Tonga, who just drop kicked Cody Rhodes and his tag team partner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. And right now, it's Tama Tonga who is targeting the leg of Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has previous history of knee issues. Let's not forget, in the early stages of the bloodline, Jimmy Uso was out with a knee. He was out with a knee injury. And it was up to Jey Uso at the time, before Jey Uso would side with Roman. It was Jey who was trying to resist Roman as becoming the tribal chief. But he could only resist so much. And then we saw some of the craziest turn of events over the past 4 years. But right now, Jacob Fatu is, as speaking of crazy, Jacob Fatu with a senton on Jimmy Uso. A rabid Samoan werewolf is here in Portland. At full speed ahead, what a hip attack to the side of the head of Jimmy Uso, who looks dazed. And Fatu, saying that's it, is stalking Jimmy like prey. And again. And Fatu for the cover, but Jimmy able to kick out at 2. And Jimmy Uso doesn't even look like he knows where he is. His brain is in no man's land right now. And Jacob Fatu is going to make sure this end of Jimmy is as painful as possible. But if I'm going to be quite honest, it may seem like, if you look in the eyes of Jimmy Uso, it doesn't seem like he's going to remember a bit of it. So Jacob Fatu, 285 pounds. He has Jimmy right where he wants him. There is no answer to the power that is Jacob Fatu. Back elbows from Jimmy, who's trying to fight back at Jacob Fatu, but to no effect. There's the effect as Jacob Fatu gets dropped off the top. Jimmy corkscrew, and both men are laid out center of the ring. Jimmy desperately needs to make a tag to the American Nightmare, who finally makes his way back up to the ring apron. He wants the tag. He wants in this thing. And the tags have been made by both teams. Rhodes, Tama. Up and over. Snap power slam by Rhodes to Tama Tonga. The American Nightmare's fired up here in our main event. And springboard disaster kick. And Tama Tonga breaks free. Tama Tonga gets sent to the outside by Rhodes. And there goes Fatu as well as Rhodes pulls the top. Rhodes picking up some speed. Looking to fly with a suicide dive. Takes out Fatu and Tama Tonga. Rhodes has that look in his eyes. And Rhodes measuring up. Tama Tonga. Here come these lefts. Paying homage. Getting a little jiggy with it. Bionic elbow. Paying homage to his late great father, the legendary WWE Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. corkscrew to the leg. Dragon screw, rather, to the leg of Jacob Fatu. And now here comes a crossroads, but instead, Tama Tonga able to counter, gets the knee up on Rhodes. DDT by Tama Tonga counters Rhodes. And a kick out by the American Nightmare. So close, but just not quite enough to keep the American Nightmare down. And it's Rhodes. Oh. Jimmy Uso trying to make the tag. But Tama Tonga in control. That created enough distraction for Cody Rhodes to fight back at Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga perched up at the top. And oh. Power from that superplex. Uso splash. Great teamwork. And now Cody Rhodes measuring up Jacob Fatu. Cody Cutter. Suicide dive sends Jacob Fatu over the announce desk. Jimmy went flying. Fatu. Oh, come on. And KO right in the entryway. Cody Rhodes says if I see him on site, it's on. But now it's Jimmy Uso all alone. Spear! Jimmy Uso all alone. Jimmy gonna have to do this one alone. And there's the Uso splash. Oh, but Jacob Fatu saves the match. Cody, nowhere to be found. And wow, this thing turned around very quickly the moment Kevin Owens came out. Cody Rhodes said on site, I'm going after him regardless. I don't care. Jimmy Uso got his head bounced off the new metal table. Oh no, this Impaler DDT takes out Jimmy. And now here comes this just beautiful, athletic, beautifully done moonsault by Jacob Fatu. Showing that athleticism. A guy that size who can do that, you got to give him credit where credit's due, whether you like him or not. And Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are successful tonight. And now we turn our attention back to Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, who are still fighting. These two have been fighting backstage all night long. When does it stop? And on February 1st, it'll be a ladder match between these two for the undisputed WWE Championship. Is that when this finally all ends? And, oh no. No, Kevin Owens perhaps was thinking a pile driver? These two are fighting on top of the production crates. Rhodes sends Kevin Owens right through the tables. Both of these men crash and burn. Kevin Owens spent years fighting Roman Reigns and felt betrayed by his friend Cody Rhodes when Rhodes teamed up with Reigns last year. Get another look at this. Boom. Right through those tables in the production area. I don't even know if these two guys are even going to make it to the Royal Rumble. And it doesn't seem like they plan on it with the constant attacks week after week. And 3 weeks, it's the Royal Rumble at Lucas Oil Stadium. If these two make it, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, what a SmackDown here in Portland. All right. All right, everybody. That was SmackDown. I need to do one last thing. All right. Okay, we got 6 matches on the show. Not bad. All right. It was a solid show. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I'm going to be honest. I'm really hungry. I work 8 hours tomorrow. So yeah. I'm going to call it right then and there. I want to thank you guys all for the love and support. Don't forget, big announcement, new channel coming soon. New channels, actually, it's already up. There's just nothing on it yet. There's no videos up. Once all my cold and stuff fully clears, I want to get started as soon as possible. To celebrate, just that's my way of always giving back. I always want to give something new. I want to contribute. There's always something I can contribute, some sort of form of entertainment. I feel like I was always meant to entertain people. That's what I like to do. So, and I enjoy wrestling commentary. It's my passion. So I get to share it with the world in one way or another, whether it's talking regularly or whispering into a microphone. We're going to see how that ASMR wrestling commentary goes. But with that being said, without further ado, it is past 11 o'clock. And Friday Night SmackDown is officially over. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you all on Monday for Raw. Don't forget, videos on YouTube every single day at 6 p.m. Eastern. So be on the lookout for tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thank you all. And I will see you all on Monday for the live stream from the second episode of Monday Night Raw and the Netflix era.